picked up a course in customer service.
Okay.
Yes,
Did you have to pay for it or something that was free online?
No, it wasn't online. I paid for it. And given my 16 hours job in the restaurant, yeah, my shift was 16 hours, sometimes 14. They don't even count the overtime. They don't count it. And I was earning 900 dirhams
Wow.
as an assistant manager. 900 dirhams. And I was sleeping on the floor. Like they would put the, like
Mattress,
just, yeah,
floor
mattress on
bed.
the floor. Yeah,
Floor
bed.
space. Where was that?
That was in JLT.
Just like they're saying, see, UAE is where you find a lot of people from diverse nationalities and cultures. You're applying for a job. A Canadian is applying for that same job. An Australian is applying for that same job. An American is applying for that same job. So what we lack is we don't have that mindset of making it work for us. We just think, okay, we just have to have it easy. No, you have to stand out.
Yeah.
In the UAE, you have to actually stand out before you can have something. And that's what we lack. I was saying that we don't have this required, some of us don't have the required skills, let's be honest. From our communication to our grooming, we don't have.
Selling power is just...
Yeah, but we expect that when we go for a job, they should choose us. You have to ask yourself in the mirror, why should I be chosen for this job I'm going for? Before you even say anything to anybody.
Yeah, let me just cut you short quickly.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Talking about this grooming. Before leaving that restaurant, which I was a manager there, I had a very good reputation.
Yeah.
A very good one. So if you can imagine an Indian boss, stepping me up to an assistant manager with over 90 Indian staff.
Yeah.
So I think I created a good reputation. So they asked me to bring someone to replace me as a waiter, and I recommended someone. First of all, he was 2 hours late.
Okay.
And my boss was seated there. She was very patient. Secondly, he wore this, this Cameroonian danshiki
Okay.
to an interview.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed.
Okay.
And I'm like, see, it's a waiter job, but the way you can sell out yourself, they can even, you can start there and then they see hopes in you.
Yeah.
But you just come in as a waiter, and unfortunately, after 2 weeks, he was asked to leave.
Of course.
So I believe grooming and self-selling, it's a these are very, very important aspects that we need to take care of.
Yeah, because they will always give opportunities to people that they find value in. So if you cannot add value or you are not ready to take in value, trust me, they smell it from afar.
Exactly.
There are some companies when you just, from the I am or my name is, the way you coordinate your words is just like, guy, this one is in or you're out. Okay, so these people smell it. All right, so we just, as West Africa, we need to fix ourselves. I was saying we need generational change. We need to change. We need generational change. Okay, all right, so on the next question, what yardsticks of success did you use to get to where you are?
Oh, I have just two things: consistency and patience.
Yes.
See, whatever you're doing, no matter how small it is, if you're not consistent, there is no, you won't be able to reap the fruits. You can't just jump here and there and then, because I understood where I was coming from.
Definitely.
I understood that I am not a bachelor's degree holder.
Yeah.
I understood that I need training. I understood that I need to get into the system. You need to understand where you are. Yeah, you could be maybe a school dropout, but you're very skilled. You know a lot of things. Yeah, you can explore.
Yeah.
But if you understand yourself of like someone who you do not have much or you do not have a lot of capacity to handle some things, take out time and be consistent.
Yeah.
Take out time and be patient. Those are the things I hold dearly to.
Okay.
Yeah, once I start anything, I get consistent in it, and I'm patient as well.
Okay.
Okay? I do not look, here and there that this person is, okay, he's left this, he's gone to this. No.
So with the experiences you've had, the bad times and the good times, would you advise anyone to come to the United Arab Emirates?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Why?
Because, see, truth be told, Mr. Elvis told me that, boy, I know you will grow. I remember his statement so well. I know you will grow. You are an attacker. He said he wasn't pigeon. You'll be attacker. So you can come to Dubai and it's in your hands. The first thing is your mindset. Your mindset. But I would definitely encourage anyone to come to Dubai because it's a land of opportunities.
Yeah.
You have a lot. You have a lot of so many people from different ethnicities which you can connect with. So many jobs, so many things to take, so many come on. If I can say, if you're someone, you started off like me and things are hard, you can come to Dubai for a start.
Okay.
If you have a mindset of your own, if you're patient, if you really want to make it or you want to succeed, Dubai is always that ground for you.
Okay. So we are on the last question. What advice would you give people, especially those of the African descent, the Western ones, struggling in the don't laugh, struggling in the United Arab Emirates? I am always putting the Western ones because actually I'm from the West. Okay, I don't know. Kenyans are different. The Eastern Africans, there's a way. See, if I go, except because I have lots and lots of experience, yeah. If I go for a job, there are certain jobs that if I go for, they will take a Kenyan before me because we have already putting out a perspective about West Africa. We frown a lot, and we'll call it outspoken. See, it's not in every situation that you need to be outspoken. My late dad will always tell you, act the fool sometimes. Don't papa. And we have that papa. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going. And we'll just be keeping the front face. The Eastern Africans are not like that. They can easily absorb pain.
And the next thing they will say is racism.
Yeah. So how I want you to answer this question, you just pick out what you're doing that is not tallying with these people's vision, and you give us the solution to it.
That's a tough one. There was a time I learned a lesson, not the hard way. You can't be unprepared and then opportunity comes and you meet it.
Yeah.
I was prepared after I took that short course.
Okay.
And an opportunity came and I got it. So you have to always improve yourself. Physically, mentally, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, even the things you can do. Can you manipulate a system? Can you work on Excel? Can you, all those self-development.
Yeah.
And of course, always aim for high. You can always aim for high things. There was a day Mr. Elvis told me that he applied for a pilot.
Oh my God. I need him. You give me the connection to him. I need a prospective pilot, okay?
There was a time when
I need him here on the hot set. Trust me.
He applied for a job until he applied for a pilot.
Yeah.
And he's like, hadn't been the calling for interview, he will go. So
someone who does not know anything about nursing applied for nursing to be a nurse. They called him for the job and he went for the job.
Don't joke, don't go now.
And the question he's asking is the disease he suffered. Yeah, and he was anxious and the woman was looking at him, and then later on after he just told the HR, the disease you asked me about is what I've suffered from, so I was just giving you my experiences.
See, I always believe in I accept. You don't know. Tell me what I can do. I will do it.
Definitely.
Okay. So,
no is a no word for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So improve on yourself and always aim for things that your fellow Africans, and that's another thing. Try to, if you notice that your acquaintances,
or your friends,
which could be Africans or West Africans or not, are influencing you negatively, or they have a certain way of reasoning,
Yeah.
my dear, flee.
Flee from it.
Don't just run. Flee, because you would always remain in such a circle.
Yeah.
Yes. Try to aim for greater things.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I didn't know I could attend meetings with big,
Big people.
and the way they speak.
Britain,
Yeah, the way they
British,
speak, you
yeah.
cannot just talk anyhow.
Yeah.
You have to, sit well, talk, and before you can get some respect. So always improve on yourself and hope for the best.
Okay. So you've heard him. So let's talk about the grooming, okay? Because we just touched it before. Let's talk about it. Because I was telling someone that we lack them, okay? And some of us, not all of us, some of us, we don't know. They'll call you for a receptionist position as an African, and you're going with, I'm talking in the part of a lady, you're going with some fluffy hair. Like, is the fluffy? And I was like, what? I really thought that's a new word now.
Yeah.
Who is going to put that representation in their front office? Tell me, even if you were the boss, you are going there, no grooming. See, they are setting, in the UAE, customer service is key. And as receptionist or wherever you are, if you are talking to even one or two clients or customers, you are doing customer service. So there's a way you have to present yourself. Those fluffy hairs, my sister, cut it.
I beg.
It's a lot, because you just know us like people who have a lot of hair on our head, and it's not healthy.
You don't need to be, bringing it out hot, just to, no. There is a certain level to which you explore your career, then you can start, looking, all that stuff. There was a time, I think my colleagues presently, I'm the smallest where I work, like the youngest.
The youngest, yeah.
But there was a day we attended a meeting and someone mentioned that I'm the youngest. Another person mentioned that I hope you're not also young in your work. So I took it as a challenge though, but
oh my God.
most of my colleagues, once they come to work, they come to check. That is, they just know I'm something different.
Yeah.
I don't joke when it comes to grooming. Like, they just know today is this one, tomorrow is this one, the next day. Someone just want to be like, okay, what's it wearing?
Yeah.
That makes that person already know that I'm very fashionable. I love to look good. Yeah, and it's very important.
Yeah, okay. So guys, you've heard him, and we've come to the end of this episode. I hope you loved everything you heard from it, especially picking up the advice, because it's key to success, okay? Especially my Western Africans. We are not trying to badge you guys. Trust me. We are just trying to make us as a race stand out. We really need us to stand out wherever we are. Because if one, for example, he's Cameroonian, if he goes in the establishment and commits something that is really very bad, or maybe I used to work where he's working presently and I did something that was really very bad, did you think they would have given him the opportunity to work there? Of course not. Definitely. Because wherever I go, right, I represent. If it's to sit quiet, I will sit quiet. See, where I work, they don't even know I talk. People, when they saw me on the screen, they were just like, what is going on here?
Are you sure we hired you?
Are you sure this is you? Yes. It made even the HR, they have a different light about me. Trust me, me coming on screen has made them to have a different light about me. Trust me, because there are some things that you need to keep secret. Exactly. And you show it once it's time, or bit by bit. Don't expose yourself all out. Hey, like us, we are too loud, and we've made the whole world to know that we are loud people. So pick up the advice. We are not trying to badge anyone, but just pick up the advice and try to make the best out of it. It's your girl Naomi T from the City of Light, the City of Blings, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Stay glued, and I'll be bringing you lots and lots of experiences to make you know there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's a bye from my side, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So how do you...